Welcome, one and all, to Spirit Island Saturday. I am John, aka Migrant P, and joining me tonight, once again, the Lude, the Ludist, the
Hello,
Dolphinist,
guys. I am
Lu-
back.
Lou Dolphin, and of course, Seamus Butler are here tonight, and we will have a 3 spirit game, or a 4 spirit game. One of Twitch plays, probably not.
Ooh, Twitch plays River. Yes, absolutely. No.
I'm. I
Please
don't think
no.
we've ever actually tried that, not even once, right? Twitch plays Spirit
No, we
Island.
haven't.
But we tried Eon's End, and that was, I think, okay. But not the most ideal game for Twitch plays, I don't think. But
I
if
think
you,
we need to have more people in the chat in order for that to really be viable, and then we could
That's-
do things like points rewards would go towards plays and stuff.
oh yeah, is that a thing you can do? I guess you just set up a reward for that, right?
Yeah.
We probably need somebody dedicated to
Right.
looking through this Twitch
Yeah.
chat for what they're doing.
It might be more work than intended. I don't know.
Well, as it happens, we do have a way for Twitch to play. Redeem the Be a Guest on Spirit Island Saturday reward. I know there are those of you out there with the points to burn, so
Do it.
give
You
it
know
a
you
try.
want to.
Join us. Join us. Of course, I will mention
One
that
of us. One of us.
Handelabra Games, of which I'm a part, believes in being as inclusive as possible, including civil rights for everyone. We believe in trans rights being human rights. We believe in Black Lives Matter. And so anyone actively working against those goals is not welcome and will be given the boot. Yeah. How is everyone tonight, by the way?
They'll be given the boot relic, really?
Yeah.
Good.
Huh. So every time they deal unblocked damage, if it's less than 5, will become 5. Interesting.
What's your damage? Okay. What do we want to play tonight? Any particular game format in mind?
I want to play Spirit Island. I don't know about the rest of you.
Cancelled. We're not doing that.
No. That sounds kind of interesting.
I have no
Preference?
I don't know the right word. Preference. I was gonna say no desires, but it seems like I don't want to play.
Maximum difficulty quick play.
No requirements from me.
Sure.
Well, 14 plus. Anything could happen. We up for it?
Yep.
Lude is not saying yes.
I would go
You
for
can
8 to
alter things
10.
if you want to.
We could go for. We didn't do France 6 yet, so we could do that and like put together a spirit team dedicated to beating that. Is another
Sure.
idea.
I thought we were going to wait for Jeff for front 6.
Were we? I mean, we never know when Jeff's going to be here, so
This is true.
I think we
Just
go
do
ahead.
it, and we can do it again, and we'll do it again. And we'll do
Exactly.
it
And
again.
maybe we'll just lose here. So
It will always be France 6.
France 6. After resolving an Explore card on each board, add 1 Explorer to a land without any. Gross. Fear card effects never remove Explorers. If one would, you may instead push that Explorer. So that's
Okay.
fun. And feel free to choose whatever spirits you think are best.
Of course.
That was probably, I imagine that was a
It is
Seamus.
objectively the best spirit.
Hmm.
Or at least it's the best spirit as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I'm thinking. River seems good. I mean, River and Ocean is always fun. Oh
Anybody?
yeah, yeah. Let's since we have slow healing ecosystem, let's bring the Blight Bird. Yes.
That's right. I can recover blight too.
How much is it? 3
Wildfire is not
blight
a
per
bird.
player here. So you need to have 9 blight on this card to move it back. Oh my god.
But we've got 2 extra blight on the board because of Wildfire.
True. Okay. I'll be River.
River.
I'll take Ocean.
All right. No scenario, branching claw, and events. It's only difficulty 10. That's what you wanted, right? 8 to 10.
So we get like 50 points at the end for the difficulty, right? It's 5 times difficulty.
That's right.
Yep.
So then we try to work out four more points.
I think that's going to be difficult.
And I don't think I did a speed run, so animations are on normal. All right. A presence for Ocean.
You're going to wetlands. That was your first mistake.
I think I'm going to adjust where our cameras are so that people can see the number of blight and stuff a little better. There we go. Okay. It is France deciding to add an extra explorer because that's what they do, right? That's the new thing.
France.
After resolving an explorer card, add explorer to a land without any. So
Put them on the coast.
yeah, so I guess that's the only coastal land there. I guess generally the coast is probably a good idea. And lands that already have invaders. So on my board,
Yeah.
I'll pick A1 and take your pick.
C2.
Yeah, I guess with the disease, that helps.
Okay.
Oh, look, a town started with me. Ha ha ha.
I will surprise absolutely nobody with my starting moves.
Yeah, and my starting moves are also no surprise. Fairly sure. Gotta get to that reclaim 1 ASAP.
I wish I had the second growth option that River does with wildfire.
Yeah, I'm sure you would. Yes.
That would be nice.
I'm wondering if I should stop the build in C5 because that is a blighted land. Oh, but I can't afford it if I'm going for 2 card play. Oh, I guess I could afford if I take this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna
With
pick up.
Flash Flood.
I'm gonna stop A5. I think stopping those inner builds is pretty good. There's still a bunch of towns around to take care of, but
The other problem is that C8 is going to blight, or not blight, but it's going to build a city, and I'm not going to be able to defend that innately.
you win some, you lose some.
Yeah, just let it blight, says the blight bird.
Yeah.
I could wash away instead, let them build, and then wash them away in C5. Save the energy. There's bounty somewhere? Sorry, I'm thinking where I want my presence to be. Whether I'm gonna... Like, I'm probably gonna just, like, throw over here. Just trying to think how I want to do that. Yeah, whatever. Commit to a plan and do it. Don't spend 15 minutes and then do the thing you're gonna do anyway.
Speed run.
I have massive flooding too.
All right. You can always... We can go back if you want, because I don't think I'm... I could gain a power card. It's a thing I could do. So... Or I could get some energy right now. That'd be 3 energy. And then get the power card next turn. Would be a potential chance to go major power. I don't know. I guess I could actually kill this town here too this turn. So, yeah, let's just go energy. Kill that guy. And I could either push that town or kill this city next time. I think killing the city next time is better. So let's do that. And that's probably my play. All good for everyone else?
I veto Seamus's play. He needs to make new cards.
Well, I can do a damage here and then also push the town. And who knows, something might happen to it. I'm just going to send it to the coast.
We'll do something. Wait. Coastal City.
Oh, yeah. Where's the coastal... What? Oh, yeah, they built a coastal city. Yeah, so add a town. Pretty unavoidable, though, I think.
Yeah, I didn't have a fast way to kill that town.
They explore the mountains. Well, there's towns in most of those, so not too many bonus explorers.
There will be 2 coastal cities. Oh yeah, and then this. Can there be a choose for me button?
King coastlands.
Yeah. I mean,
Only
coastlands...
stick it on the coast.
The thing is, lands where I am are also fine.
Oh yeah, because you get to nom stuff. Yeah, go
I
ahead.
can just destroy stuff. There's more than enough for
That's
you
actually
to...
pretty good for wildfire.
It's not good for wildfire. It's just really bad for France.
That's the same thing.
Who wants tidal boon?
Whoever's got a town with them, which I guess is River.
Yeah, but I also have wash away and massive flooding.
That means you can
I'm
stop
more-
like some builds and stuff, right? So potentially, I'm not sure. Maybe there's nothing. Yeah, you could push stuff from C1 into the sea and things like that. So
So I can't reach C3.
So I'm
It's
giving
too
you
far away from me.
Matt
Yeah.
Flooding lead.
Yeah, it's definitely me, but I'm just thinking where I want things to be. They're building in the mountains. Okay, so I could push out of C7 at least. And this is just pushing a town and a Dahan? 2 Dahan.
Two Dahan.
I'll just push this town out. I will massively flood C5, push that there. I will wash these guys away.
energy for Seamus.
Nom noms.
Seems pretty good. And then Dahan babies somewhere. I'm gonna leave a Dahan in C5. Probably just move these 2 over and figure out a way to deal with C7. Could just be to
Just do the same
flash
thing.
flood them.
Yeah, or do that. I guess if you want to stop the city in C3, you could flash flood
Oh yeah,
the town.
I can flash floods there, yeah. And then I can just use my innate to flood the city in C7.
You defending D1, Seamus?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the only place I can.
C8's a lost cause.
But
There's A2 as well. But I think D1 is better because you got your presence there and there's enough to Han and so on.
Since I'm losing my sacred site in C8, I'm going to put one in D3.
And you have bonus
What do you
energy,
mean?
so you could play Wash Away if you wanted to.
I could. Yeah, I think I will. That's not my discard pile.
Yeah, Wash Away is very strong with France because you can move all the explorers, the bonus explorers. All right, and you got your damage.
My damage!
The damage. So A2, I could stop, or instead I could stop the, like we just let that blight, and I could stop something, stop a build sequence instead, maybe. That might be better. Stop a city at least. So I think that's probably better. Unless I mean, if I pull up a defend card here, then that might have some value. I do need to put blight, so I can only play one card. Well, depends on what my power card is, I guess. Enticing Splendor. No fire, but Gathering Towns is nice.
Gathering a town into a land without blight. That's kind of
That's
annoying
pretty.
for
That's
you.
going to be pretty rare for me.
Yeah.
I could make use of it this turn by like going here without blight, but then I can't do my damage in there, right? So it's not super great. I kind of need to get the blight train going.
hello, Caramola.
Sorry?
Somebody just joined the chat. I was saying hi.
Oh. Yeah. If I had my presence in the ocean, or if I was ocean, then this would be nice. Jungle hasn't come up yet, right? I could take Song of Sanctity, which isn't awesome, but it would help with an Explorer if they happen to go jungle, basically. I don't love any of these cards. Can I pick new ones?
Just hit undo.
Yeah, just rewind and take a major instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right that I'm never going to be able to use this, like, for most of the game, so...
It's a really good minor power for you, though, because it's a card you can forget for a major.
That's true. Same thing with, I mean, basically all of these that I'm probably not going to play. So, let's take that one. And... I love 2 card plays, but I also love... Yeah, I think letting that blight is fine. Stopping the city build here has more value, I think. And I can also just stop the build entirely.
We'll use
Well-
it a hun, but we've got loot to make more of them.
Yeah. And I can push a beast. Let's push a beast in here. I think. Where they might eat an explorer for us. And +1 damage is enough to kill these guys, which is what I want. So that's it for me. All right.
So who wants the boon of vigor? I mean, Ocean has the most card plays, but also gets energy from other means. But Wildfire has no any energy.
John, if you want it, take it, but I'm happy to take it if you don't want it.
Let's see. Yeah, I mean, the longer I can just be doing off of these instead of reclaiming, like taking the gain power card, that would be ideal. So I would be happy to have it.
All right, I'll give it to myself.
I mean, yourself is also fine. You don't have a lot of energy, so.
I'll reclaim next turn and I get an energy on that, I believe.
Yeah.
So I should be fine.
All right. And you're feeding Seamus energy all the time anyways, so.
Yep.
All right, event card. Hey, each beast destroys explorer. That's what I wanted. Each town does +1 damage, but I don't think that actually matters because we weren't.
No, we're not.
We were not defending anywhere with the town. So the Dahan did, or the beast sees killed an explorer there. That's it. Add Dahan to a jungle or wetland with Dahan. So that guy would be dead. So let's add it here.
Yep.
On my board, put in the jungle.
And I am probably going to put it where there's someone.
They ravage. 2 blight. Not bad.
I'm not sure if John is saying not bad because it's not too much blight or not bad because it's not enough blight.
Yes.
Invaders explore the jungle. I did not play Song of Sanctity. Oh well. I had more important things to do.
Okay.
An explorer. Where would you like it on your board? Seamus?
Land 1, please.
Over here. There's a chance that... I mean, it's fine if it's there. I'll probably kill him. And loot. They sure love explorers.
So I can kill the explorer in land D1, but I'll also kill a Dahan if that's worth it.
I guess
Lude is
it's...
here. Lude can make Dahan.
Yeah. It's also up to you if you think it's worth it, like for the energy versus using a Dahan. Because he's not doing anything. But that's fine.
That's me done.
Loot.
Right, so where am I flooding and where am I washing? Heaven's Ravage. Jungle builds. Reclaim next turn. Where's Ocean on energy right now? 1 out of 3. So 2 more health would give you an energy.
Yep.
I will wash these away. And then I will flood in this jungle, or the rocky jungle. And you can go. Put you in the sands so that there's less targets for board D for lands without explorers, I think. I guess I also could have put in C5, but eh. Also, I guess I could have left it in there. But
That's fine. You never know with an event.
pending event, yeah.
Yeah. All right, go Seamus.
I will be reclaiming. Guess it's dark and tiny woods. So I need to put that in there. 6 energies.
Gets D5's cascading right now. Not
Yeah,
a whole lot we
there
can
is
do about it.
Nothing I can do about it. I can't see it.
Nothing I can do about it.
I can get in there and cascade it earlier than they would. Which might have value.
That's me.
I'm reclaiming. And let's see, I'm going to have 3 energy. That's enough for a major.
Technically, yes.
Teeming Rivers is good elements for me.
More Dahan, more Dahan. Yeah, Teeming Rivers is great elements.
Call of Dawn Ways is awesome. Less good against France, though. Well, with the threshold, it's good.
Yeah, it's nice.
Without the threshold, it doesn't stop a build. I guess it does stop a town conversion, though.
Yeah.
And then there's always Elemental Boon, which works okay-ish between me and Ocean. I guess Call does give me a water. I do need to be mindful of some sun, I guess, but water's the thing I need most, and this does mean that also has water, but... Alright, I'll take my Call of Dahan Ways card. And let's see, my Ravages are taken care of, my builds are not taken care of. I can stop the one in C1.
Guess you could, even if they build a bonus town in C1, you can send it all into the ocean.
I can what?
You could send all the stuff in. They're going to build the extra town in C1, but you're just like, nope, into the ocean with you.
Yeah, I could wash it away, and yeah, it'd be great, I guess. I guess I have C4 taken care of with my innate. So I guess I don't need flash floods then.
Well, not take right. C4 is not taken care of with innate. Well, I guess it is because you can push it away. Push the stuff
when
away.
I get the
Yeah.
super innate, it's 2 damage and push 3, so I can
Right,
destroy a
that's
town
true.
and push the other 2.
Push them into me so I can blow them up.
Actually, Lude, is there any chance you could push something out of D2, even in the slow phase?
D2 or D5? Or, yeah, I guess D2. The
D2.
I can do 2 damage in D2.
That's perfectly fine. That will be enough. I'll be able to defend that next turn then.
Okay. That's my plays decided.
All right. I guess I might be able to defend this. So let's, depending on what power card I get. So let's see what I get. Could go major and replace Song of Sanctity. But I don't have a lot of... my other cards are really expensive.
Do it, do it, do it.
Yeah, I'm okay with doing it. Blazing Renewal. Anyone have Destroyed Presence? You do.
I have Destroyed Presence.
You do. I mean, that's perfect elements, and that solves that by killing everything.
Yeah, it does. Nice.
Cool. And I won't be able to afford to play any other card, so I may as well take energy this turn. Yeah, goodbye, Song of Sanctity.
Who is this John that is going off the energy track? What? It's turn 3 and you only have one card play? What?
It's weird. Do we stop this blight with a blight, or do we... I guess so. Or do we stop a build in the middle? Or stop a city? Questions. And also, where do I want to be? I think... How are we on the blight card? There's a blight here for sure. So there's 1, 2 blight, and I add 1 by putting presence. So we'd still have 1 left. And then we're probably blighting the island next turn then.
In the growth phase.
Unless we can remove 9 blight so that we can get it back.
That's
on the
true.
card.
We do. I mean, we're blighting the island because I'm putting presence down, right? That's just happening.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
no. It's an inevitability.
Yeah. So maybe this beast kills this town. So I'm going to go here and stop them building a bunch of towns in here. And energy track. And Blazing Renewal. I guess I forgot the one other card I could play, but then I wouldn't have energy if I went to the card play track, so whatever.
The one other card you could play?
The one I forgot had 1, was cost 1.
Oh. Okay. Oh,
All
I
right.
see. You forgot. I thought you meant you forgot, like, oh, I forgot I have this other card I can play, but you meant you forgot. Okay.
Yeah.
Vocabulary.
All right, and I'm going to Firestorm this guy, I think, unless someone's moving stuff to me in the fast phase, but because just in case he gets a +1 or something.
All right, I will flash the floods. I was gonna wash those away. And in the slow phase.
Yeah, I was doing in the fast phase to stop a build.
You could
The build
stop.
doesn't matter. I'm gonna wash them away. And
Yeah,
give you
there's
5/3 energy.
There's another place you could do that instead, Seamus, and then Lude can take care of C1.
Oh yeah, do the A3 one.
I actually hadn't spotted the E3.
All right, event card. Length exactly. Oh, this is replacing Dahan with towns.
Not good against France.
On each board.
Oh.
So
and that makes the city in C1. Whoops.
I think that's the only land on this board, yeah, so it has to happen here.
Yeah.
And up here, there are choices. I think it's this one, because otherwise that blights.
Yep.
I agree.
And there isn't one on that. It happens. And each beast deals 2 damage. Yay!
That stops a blight.
And here it stops the build.
Stop the build.
That's not bad overall. Hey, look, if there were Dahan in that land, we could in C1. It's too bad. All right, is there land with Dahan where this matters?
My board does not have any relevant ones.
Guess this removes 1 explorer from here. Seems...
Yeah.
7 removes it. Oh, it's 1 damage, not 1 damage.
Yeah,
per
it's only
damage.
1 damage unless we have a spare damage in the slow phase. I think that town's staying, so... And we have to choose different lands.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy's dead already. That guy's dead already. This guy isn't dead already, so I guess we'll hit him. He's probably dead, but he isn't dead yet. And yeah, I don't think anywhere else matters, so may as well be that guy.
Ooh, we stopped a blight there. We're not going to blight in the.
Oh yeah, they built
not
the
going to
city
bite
as well. Jesus.
We're not going to blight in the growth phase. Stick it. I'd say C2.
Yeah, probably, right?
Yeah, coastal's better. Yeah.
Coastal lands. You're up, Seamus.
Noms! Oh wait, I just used the nom card.
Well, Call of the Deep's only does so much against France. At least there's lots of coastal jungles that, if we can block them, that'll help. Yeah, why don't you come back into A7 with me?
On my board.
May as well go in here with me. Well, yeah, because they're just gonna...
Yeah.
I mean, it's a Ravage, so maybe not, just because of the event. So maybe...
In that case, put it in the mountain.
Yeah.
And who wants title boon?
I'm annoyed by the C1 city.
Does anyone have a
ruined all the
town
plan.
in their land? I
I
No?
do not have any. I could
could have-
watch. Well, there's no reason to do that.
We could have put a town... Could have we put a town? I guess that was in C1. We could have put a town in C5 if we wanted to. But then
Yeah, but then it would just go into C2.
you just move it back to
anyway.
C2 anyways, yeah. So basically it's whoever needs the energy, I think, from Title Boon. Or moving the Dahan somewhere, which might have more value than that.
No one has any slow damage, do they? Oh, I'm the
You
only
do.
one that can see C1 anyway. other
You
than
do.
Ocean. Yeah, I have 2 damage. I was thinking I would love to take out the city in C1, but that's not happening. I could massive flood in C1. That pushes 3, so I could still
Yeah.
Actually, I could push 2 towns into C0 for Seamus, or actually I could push the Explorer as well. And then I could wash away. Oh, I can't see C3. That's annoying. Wash away C2. Leave the city in there. Wash away in one of the Ds. I could wash away in D1. Stops a coastal city build.
That's true. Yeah, stopping those coastal cities is pretty good.
That's more energy for me.
And did you say you needed more energy?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Just thinking if it's possible for us to, if we get Dahan into C1. Oh yeah, and Seamus can defend C1 with Dark and Tangled Woods. That would stop them building in C1 as well.
Okay, and I could push 2 Dahan from C5 then. Right? Tidal Boon pushes 2 Dahan.
Yeah, I mean, or I could put Presence in C1, so either way, but...
Okay.
So who's taking Tidal Boon?
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm probably going to want to take the energy track. Or not the energy track, but the energy thing on my turn, so I don't know that I can get over there. So it might be good to get the Dahan there for the... So I think give that to Lude. Because even if you just put 2 Dahan in there and flash flood the city, then it will still destroy the city without having to defend it, right?
True.
Yeah.
Coat the Jungle Ravage. Is there anything that's going to... Wait, were you going to defend D2 or C1?
He can-
Because of all the extra stuff, I can defend D2 with
Grasping Tide.
Grasping Tide. So that
And-
then leaves Dark and Tangled Woods to defend somewhere.
Oh, okay. You have 2 defends. Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't need to rescue any Dahan then. We want to leave the defense there. We don't want to leave, or we want to leave the Dahan there. I think I'm going to... Oh, I'm not even in here anymore. Damn.
Just make more Dahan up on board D, maybe, in your mountain.
Yeah.
And nowhere to break the shore. You gotta get onto the land, Seamus.
That's my growth phase. And I'll be taking a power card.
Oh yeah, we're definitely getting a fear card too, so go ahead, Seamus. You have 8 energy. A major wouldn't be bad.
A major wouldn't be bad, but I don't have anything I want to forget at the moment. Although that's just changed. I want to put that into there. City Nom! Which city is getting getting a fantastic trip with an ocean view?
I think I'm gonna gain a power. See what I get here. Defend 2 in each of their lands. Ooh, elusive ambushes also. Encompassing ward though is all my elements. I think that's the take. That's the take. I take that. It's my card now. This is range 2 presence. I can get into 8-3 and defend it, I guess. Unless we had some other plan for that.
Yeah, I mean, right now, it's not being defended, so you could do that with Encompassing Ward.
And if I reclaim a sun water, then I get my hyper innate if I take card plays. Yeah, I'll just go in there.
You'll have to take River's Bounty.
Yeah,
I could
that's-
take Flash
you-
Flood.
You can't afford. Oh, will you be able to afford it? I guess you will be able to afford it. Yeah, you still get your energy plus.
That's why I was thinking he wasn't going to be able to take it. But then I remembered, wait, no, he hasn't got his.
So then you could
energy.
stop a build somewhere like.
Like D3.
Yeah.
Coastal's the big turns. We gotta pull out all the stops.
Nice.
And I have massive flooding too. Oh man!
You have top tier massive flooding.
All right. So if I add a presence this turn, I will not add a presence next turn. So I think that's probably decent time to choose the energy one and get to 2 card plays. Can I afford to play both of those cards? Yeah, if I do this, I can afford to play those cards. If I don't, then I can't. So I think it's this. And if I go here, that's 2 damage, and then I can flash fires for 1 damage, and it's not enough to stop the city. Actually, I would do 3... 2 damage, and then I would do... So I do
2 damage.
2 damage, and then
and
2
then-
damage, and then 1 damage, which is 5. So actually, that's enough.
You would do 2 damage, and then we would get to the Ravage. There isn't going to be enough defense there. It'll blight and kill your presence.
I just said I'm going to do 5 damage there.
I thought some of that was in the slow phase.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, flash fires because of the air is fast.
Ah.
Nice.
Right, so I need to put Dark Entangled Woods here.
Then I'll just blow up the mountain coastal A stuff next turn in the fast phase. Or maybe destroy one with asphyxiating smoke, I guess.
Guess that has to be wildfire. I'm not gonna have much energy next turn now.
If you give me that, then I can play my major if someone has destroyed presence.
Sure.
All right. Event card. Oh, yeah. Slave Rebellion exists.
Oh, right. By the way, Slave Rebellion. Oh, man.
That's fine. Things exist. Add Strife to 1 town, and then at the end, Invaders of Strife take 1 damage per Dahan. So are there any places with town and Dahan? No, of course, because we didn't pay attention.
On my board, there was only 2 towns.
And there's none with Dahan because we're very smart.
There is Land 7. Land 7 on my board.
Oh, yeah, okay. And that won't actually do anything.
Stick it on him anyway.
All right. Over here, maybe... I mean, C2, he's probably going to end up in the ocean. Right?
Yeah.
So...
Probably C8.
Oh, and there's no town on board A, I guess?
Whoops.
But there is now.
Yeah, so... This is adding...
A town to a land with explorers or towns.
Sure. Come in with me. Well, not anywhere here. I think.
Sand 7.
Yeah. And here, not there. Could go.
Not there.
I mean, here's fine.
No, it's not. If it goes... Oh,
It
sorry,
can
no,
be-
it's not going to build. 'Cause
It
the-
can be massively flooded too, by the way. I need
Yeah.
a target to massive flooding anyway.
Yeah, so how about this one?
Sure.
And up here. Do you want this for Swallow the Land Dwellers, or are you going to use that? I guess you'll probably have somewhere else.
No, if it goes there, then it'll blight.
Yeah.
Oh, right,
that's a
because
bad
of the
place.
Ravage, right.
Mountain 5?
Sure.
Which
Yep.
loot?
That's good.
Add disease to the sands or mountains with the most. I guess we could have organized this a little bit better. That's happening here regardless, though.
Yeah, that's happening on C2 anyway.
More disease. And I'm diseased. A fear card. Skip a build. Okay.
Get the lowest numbered
Okay.
land.
Oh, yeah,
matching
that's
the
up here,
build.
A1.
So, land 1 on each board.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Land one on each board, which will basically only do something here. But hey, that's something. 4 damage. Yay. So no blight from the Ravage. Just from me. And the Explorer.
Into sands.
Finally into sands.
Well, that blights the island because of the escalation, because C6 or C2, well, it has to be C6, but it has a town in it, so.
Hmm. Yeah, so why don't we add the towns first in case the blight card lets us remove them? Do we want? I guess we want the blight probably C6 because you have presence there.
Yeah. Then again, if we do destroy Ocean's presence, then we do have a spirit that has destroyed presence.
That's
That's
true.
also true.
Do we want to destroy the presence so that we can blazing renewal you?
Yeah, I can nom the city in A2 instead.
I mean, the blight card might destroy our presence too, but we don't know that.
Immediately destroy 3 presence from each spirit.
I could also destroy my presence, but that would be a cascade, so we probably don't want that. Here, and here, and here. Immediately, add 1 town and 1 city to an inland land without towns or cities on
That
each
seems
board.
pretty bad on this.
That's
We
I've
have
never
6
read.
towns left. That's
I've
good.
never had this card come up. That's an interesting one.
I've never seen this one before either.
So on this board, it is only this land, so it has to be here. The Jungle Ravage is over. On this board, there's a choice. I'll take the land where I am with Blight, I think. And over here, take your pick, Lude. I guess there's 3 choices.
Probably the mountain. No, wait. Or no, my sacred site thing is range 1, not range 0. Yeah, put it in the mountain.
All right, we get to add a free explorer once on each board.
Yeah, into the...
Yeah, I guess A3, they're going to... It's probably Death by Dahan, so...
Yeah, Ravage there. C1.
C1? Yeah, same thing.
Yeah,
And
we're
board
kind of putting
D.
all our eggs in one basket there.
Unless you want it, either of the coastal wetlands is fine.
I do not have a preference.
Yeah, I'll go D1 since you're there, Seamus.
Yep.
All right, we got through an invader step.
Okay. So, lose massive flooding that.
Blaster
How
QB
to
says to watch out.
disrespect the French. Have a
Watch out.
slave uprising.
Watch out for the rest of Napoleon's family.
So I can convert an explorer in a land with Dahan, which would actually be either C1
See,
or
A7.
A7 or
Actually,
D5.
D7 isn't bad because
Yeah, they
of
are
the
building
strife there. All right, I'm not moving anything, I don't think, Seamus, so I guess I can push Dahan. So if there's a place with Dahan you want to be swallowing, I can potentially spare.
Nope, I'm just going to do an awful lot of work in A2.
All right, go ahead.
Non-city. Then non-town.
Cool. So I guess I could just finish off that town there, and then that's one less land to worry about. Oh, except I can't reach that. So how about not that? They're not built. There's no coastal sands where they're building, so that's good. I guess it's here. Well, no, here, because here I can just blow them up in the fast phase. Or here, if we want just a land where we don't have anything there at all. I think land where nothing's there at all is better than... I don't know. What do we think? I have lots of targets.
What is asphyxiating smoke doing?
Destroy town, push Dahan.
Okay.
Ooh, actually, yes. Do D7 and then push one of the Dahan into D1.
Okay.
Oh, for the Ravage? Sure. Yeah, and then this land, we don't have anything at all there, so... It's nice to just have lands that are empty. And I can remove blight with land with 2 blight, which is only this.
8 to go.
Okay, I am claiming this turn, so I'll be getting a power card.
And I will be reclaiming 2.
Same. He's going major.
Sweet.
Some nice choices. Push all explorers. You love to see that against France.
I'd like to say I had some thoughts there, but I sort of took a second look to make sure the army wasn't there, or cast down to the briny deeps and went, nope, grand sweep into the sea, we're going.
No, I drew cast down on the first turn. I'm gonna grab a little more bourbon. BRB. BR bourbon.
Okay, I'm not getting the kicker for that, so... Actually, before I do that, I have 3 card plays. That's Mountain or Jungle, we're ravaging. Right, so I can do that into D2, and that's D2 solved. I can do that into any number of places and solve that.
Yeah, like C3, that's pretty good on because there's 2 Dahan there.
Mm-hmm.
I guess C2 if we don't have a solve for C2 because that's a cascade. Or A2, or A1.
Yeah, there's multiple places. I can solve a one with Call of the Deeps and just drag the two guys out of it.
Sure.
That solves 3 lands. Oh my gosh. All right. Reclaim.
More cards with all your elements.
Not mountain, no.
Yeah, but mountain you only need once in a while.
Excuse me 1 second.
Too bad. I did it.
Ah,
Whoa.
Oh, now
okay,
there's another
take
one.
that one.
Take that one, Seamus. The next one. Oh wow, there's more. They're jumping right in. Wow, we got hit by 3 in a row. That's special.
Obviously, you think they get the hint that if you're banning them, you're not going to go back to them even if they send you more bots.
Hey, Lute, if you want points, we can add Dahan and remove Blight.
I think the
Yeah.
moment is going to be kind of important.
I think I'm going to take the one that does Strife because that will potentially be really good against France.
Oh yeah, with the Slave Rebellion that's coming at a time I don't remember. Phase 3, normally. I think it's the Phase 3
It
turn,
happens
right?
sometimes in phase 3.
Yeah.
Most likely I'm playing... Oh, I have 3 energy, actually. That's a lot. So... I don't know. Just basically get to hyper innate in any means possible, which means I need an earth, which means I need wash away. And then I need 3 sun cards, which means not call the Dahan ways. But I think I'll try to keep the 2 moon cards together because then that gives me the better threshold on call the Dahan ways. Okay.
We could solve C2 with Blazing Renewal and Flash Floods. If you want. Actually, I might get the threshold on Blazing Renewal. I'd have to check. I can take my go if you want, because
threshold on encompassing word. Yeah, you can go for it.
I'm reclaiming, so we'll see what I end up with here. Because I think actually, yeah, I don't have enough Earth, so maybe I'll start looking for Earth cards to try to get that. But I would need to play 2 Earth cards, so it's a while.
Not having this tag.
Ooh, Lord of the Unknown. Oh, spur on with Words of Fire. I do like that. That is elements. Lure of the Unknown is very nice, though, because I can gather towns into the ocean like A2.
Yep.
And it has great elements for me, so yeah.
Seems like a winner.
So if I play that and that solves A2, which I don't think we had something for quite yet.
Nope.
And I also get to deal 2 damage to stop them building a city in here. And we can, yeah, Blazing Renewal does 2 damage in a single land, so with Flash Floods, I guess you could just Flash Floods A2 also, that would be a thing, but we could combo Flash Floods and Blazing Renewal into C2 to stop that.
True, I will accept that, yeah. Yeah, okay.
I think that might be the only way we can deal with that just now.
Oh wait, no, that can only go into
Oh,
national.
actually, yeah, Blazing Renewal into C3 is even better.
Yes, it is. And then I can throw Grasping Tide into C2.
Right. So actually, you don't need Flash Floods unless you want it.
Well, my other option is Encompassing Ward, which gives a defend 2.
But we don't really... I guess, yeah, that defends
if we defend
D2.
D2, then we don't need the Dark Entangled Woods there, and I can go... I don't know where that would go. Though.
Well, that means you could play a different card that has better elements for Lude, or sorry, for Seamus. Right? Seamus could... you could play like something that gives you...
That's also an Earth card, so I don't need to do Wash Away.
water. I guess it doesn't. It doesn't super matter, does it? Because you got the earth, and that's what you needed. But so I don't know. I guess do we need? We should make sure what we're covering because we might be. I don't know that we need encompassing ward loot if we're staying with dark and tangled woods.
Okay.
I guess Lude was saying we have an option for encompassing ward there, Lude, Seamus, if you don't want to play Dark and Tangled Woods.
Let me just take a look then.
Yeah.
If I take Dark and Tangled Woods.
Then you could play.
That.
You don't get the earth though.
Tier, which is 4th year instead of a killer town, which won't be there anyway.
Oh, you do get the top of Sweep into the Sea?
Ships to splinters.
Oh, for extra fear. Right.
And then, that will solve something for next turn.
Yeah, I mean, that does a lot, generally, so.
Yep. So you need an encompassing ward then, right?
Yeah, we do need encompassing ward now. To defend the oceans as much as possible. And also 1 coastal land. All right, I think we have a plan. So, actually, it also defends this land. So, Blazing Renewal into C3. And just in case that does get a defend too. I will lure this town. And I'll Firestorm this town. So they don't build a city there. We're still okay on towns numbers, I think. We might want to double check that before we
continue the running
continue.
Away from this shore.
I think they're building 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're building 6 towns, so I think we're okay this turn.
That's tower level 2, and let's get a third of the way to the next few
including
cards.
probably some bonus towns from
Let's
escalation and stuff.
4 towns, 3 cities, allegedly.
Yep.
So
I guess there's a feature for that.
Doing this.
So before you boon a bigger, we should just double check our Ravage stat here. And
yeah.
0. Cool. So 4
Yay.
towns plus escalation town probably. So that's like 7 towns. So we're safe, but also there's a lot of towns that we can kill in the slow phase and so on.
They do have a wash away and then the massive flooding, so.
Yeah.
Do you need the energy, John?
Let me see. I could take my energy presence probably next turn if needed. Otherwise, I would gain a card. I don't think Seamus needs it.
I don't think so at the moment. Give it to John.
Unless you want it for yourself, Lude.
That's what I was thinking about. 2, 3, and I would probably reclaim Encompassing Ward because then I still get Hyper Innate with these 3. And that requires 4 energy.
And you
I do
get
have
to
a River's Bounty, and I could go off energy track.
Yeah,
so I'd have the 4
help.
energy that way. So I'll give it to John.
Yay. An event. It is stage 2+3. They get a bonus build step. So more towns. Oh no.
Not good. Not
well,
good
hopefully
at all.
they don't go into the wetlands and then they just basically wouldn't build very much. Oh, there's a disease here, so they're not building anything. I think I didn't factor that into my manual counting. Each beast deals 2 damage. That happened and there was no one there, I guess. Yeah, there's no one in the Beastlands. Add Dahan to a Mountain or Sands with Dahan. Well, here.
On my board, Desert 7.
And for Lude. There are 2 choices, these 2 mountains.
Tool choices. Let's spread it out. Put it in the coastal mountain.
A fear card. 2 fear cards. Gather into a coastal land.
Defend 2 in all coastal lands.
Ooh. It'd be nice to have more Dahan here.
Actually, that's pretty good because then we can.
Yeah, we could actually like clear at C6,
right.
for example.
Please remember that the oceans count as coastal lands.
Not for fear
Not
cards.
for fear cards.
Let's look
Oh,
at your
sorry,
thing.
yeah.
Please don't send a bug report like everyone else who doesn't read the FAQ. Oceans on boards with any presence are treated as coastal wetlands for powers and blight. The end. Not for other reasons. Here there's lots of Dahan. So
I think if we can prevent city builds, maybe
Yeah.
in some of those sands, that would be good.
this stops a city. This stops a
Um,
city.
I'm pulling one out of D4.
Yeah, we still get lots of towns building. Maybe too many towns building. I'm worried about that.
Yeah, but all those towns that just went into,
That's true. They're getting blown up, so
they're getting blown up, and then they'll come back.
fair. And actually, now you have a good spot to sweep into the sea. Gather. So now we can gather towns and gather cities.
And explore. Yeah, so this can stop some of the towns that are happening.
Yeah, we could actually stop here. Yeah, actually, our defense is filled up though, right? We don't get more defense here, so we can't bring too many in there.
But you can move into like C7.
Yeah, like pull them into or like C8 or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one actually, yeah, we don't want to bring them into there. So like, would you rather C7? I'd say gather these 2 guys and then they don't build anything.
Yeah, like gather all from one of the sands to
Yeah.
stop. Like, even if there's one explorer, I guess the first explorer prevents an extra town. The second explorer, yeah, each explorer stops a town. So, yeah. It doesn't really matter.
I mean, if Seamus is going to sweep into the sea here, probably, then we can clear this one, I think. Would make sense to me.
I do also have a wash away.
That's true. You could wash away all the guys for sweep into the sea to do something.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't really have a preference between any of those. Maybe remove the one from the Blight Sands, unless you're planning on doing something with it.
This one here?
Yeah.
The problem is that can't go anywhere except the place that is already can't defend anymore.
True. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, it could go there, but we do add blight, and you lose a presence. Unless we move this.
I have destroyed presence.
Then you have destroyed presence, but I'm not going to have that card for a while.
Yeah, so probably move the C6 one into C7.
Yeah, I would say move both, and then that's just a.
Yeah, both of them.
Just one that's not doing anything.
And just remove another one.
Yeah, I could pull one guy out of here, and then I don't need to worry about that because they're not building at all. Like, they're not building, but then I don't need to worry about even killing the guy next turn. Like, I can just ignore it, basically. I think that has value, unless there's anything better.
I will have encompassing ward next turn, so I can give you a defend 2 and that easily.
Oh, that's true. That's fair. Well, what do we want to do? Want them to build one less town here, I guess?
From D4? Well,
they could build one less town here.
Yeah, probably because you're worried about, like, they're getting that double build, which is
yeah.
Bad. So yeah,
stop.
Get rid of more of them.
Destroy towns. We don't like towns. Except when there's Dahan there and the Slave Rebellion's coming up when we totally remember. That was some pretty beneficial fear cards, so that worked out. They explore the jungle. Well, I guess I know where I'm exploding. One of those lands.
So the two choices for buildings are then wetlands and mountain.
Right, with the... It's the event, right?
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, fortification. So that...
One terrain not shown. So we have to be mindful of that.
So I think
Probably
here we
put
add a
the-
town to the coastal land because otherwise it cascades.
Yep.
Same thing here.
And then I have a choice,
And-
but probably keep it coastal still.
Yeah.
Well, they might build a city, but I can always.
Yeah, you can just wash them away right now, so...
Yeah. We don't need to.
And we
Common
add
things.
explorers, right, and this affects the event thing. So...
Put it into.
Because we can choose wetlands or mountains, basically, for the thing. So if we leave... Is the wetlands probably the best pick, right? Like
Wetland seems the best because it's only on my board that things exist, and
There's
it's not
literally
going
two.
to make extra towns. So just don't put them in wetlands when possible.
Yeah,
So for my board,
the mountain here maybe,
put
or...
it in C3 so that they're not in C6 for the Ravage.
Yeah, so non-wetlands. He may as well just go in here with me. And over here, non-wetlands, it has to go... Oh no, there's a sand. He can go in, and he'll just die in the Ravage, so... Seems fine. And here's the build step. I think we choose wetland.
Only 2 builds. Nice.
Yeah. And just towns, too, so... All right, slow powers.
So where am I massive flooding? I guess D2 is actually a pretty good bet.
We have sweep into the sea, too, so we can, like... You can coordinate that to destroy a ton of stuff in one land. Right? Because sweep into the sea pushes
Pushes all, right?
all one land towards the ocean. So, like, you can choose a land and push them to a land that also has a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, so I could lower my threshold here to push 3. To push the ones from the sands into D2 and then sweeps a lot.
Well, no. Sweep, then massive flooding.
Well, you
No,
would want to
that's
sweep into the
probably
ocean to
sweep.
get the energy.
I mean, he has lots of energy, so I don't know.
I know, but I'm going to take more energy and then, start taking more major powers.
I think if you can destroy, like, 8 towns, you do it, but sure, whatever.
I mean, in a sense, this is destroying 8 towns by preventing 8 builds. Or 4 builds. And destroying 3 towns.
5, 6, 7, 8. I more than doubled my energy with that.
No, I think if in a single player game it would. But you only got
You got 3.
10/3 of an
You got
energy.
3
Oh, yeah.
energy.
So yeah, you're right.
These guys out too.
Quite melty.
There.
Still that pesky city in C2.
Nine Rivers Bounty. And I should probably start thinking about.
Is there somewhere they're
Play
going to
the
ravage
Rebellion
soon that you're
thing.
in? I guess you're not in any sands.
I'm not in Sands. I'm
But
in
you
a
are-
jungle.
You are in jungle. You're in 2 jungles.
Right, I'm over here too. We do got to deal with that somehow. But I am going to get some Dahan in here. Take one from both of these lands. Try to make sure there's enough Dahan in many lands for Slave Rebellion. Actually, what is the different or the upgraded Slave Rebellion?
It's on the
Can't see it.
adversary.
Oh, right. On each board, destroy a town, add a strife to any 2 town cities, and every invader takes 1 damage per strife it has.
And then also
And
the
then the
uprising
invaders
happens.
take
So yeah.
damage. Yeah.
So we want Dahan in lands with buildings, basically, when
Yeah.
that happens. As much as possible. Which I think we're better at, a little bit better at now, but not super better. So I'm going to remove Blight from one of these lands where I have presence so that I can go into there and do more damage. I think. And I think it's probably this one. Because that one just might... I don't know. I'll probably do that again next turn. I guess. We'll do this one first.
Okay.
I guess, actually, maybe I'll do this one because this one's building the extra town with the extra explorer. Sorry.
I will be gaining a power card.
Go ahead.
Flow like water is pretty good.
Lots of good options.
Oh, yes, yes it is. Getting that. Getting that.
Yeah, it's also fast, which is really nice.
I'm guessing you're gonna move that city with you.
He doesn't have the threshold, so I'm not sure how.
Oh, he doesn't? Oh, I thought he would have an heir. Damn. Okay. Never mind. I mean, he does have air somewhere, but not in his hand.
Yes.
That's a bummer. Still pretty good, though.
But I'm still going to, eat that city in C2. Oh, and is there
Except
any
it's
chance-
going to ravage and destroy your presence unless we do something about it.
I was about to ask Lude for
Encompassing ward?
Yeah, it was going to go towards John, though.
Okay. Sure, if I lose my presence.
It doesn't have to
That's
go to me,
fine.
Lude.
No, if I lose my presence, it's fine. You can always, have more ammo for.
Well,
raising
Cascade's there, so that's not a good spot to Cascade.
I mean, I do have a Flash Floods. If worst comes to worst, I can do 1 damage in A7.
Do you know what spirit I'm playing? Don't worry about
John
A7.
just exists. Okay, I'm wondering whether I get a power here to get 5 cards. It has to be a free power, though. I'm gonna do it. I'm doing it. Free power. Free power.
Free power that gives energy.
Gift of power.
Yeah, I kind of want to keep the water game going. And then again, it's range 2. I want to be in this stupid land.
River
because
has
I need to be in
returned.
there. for River's bounty.
to your original land. That is your home.
Oh, I don't have enough energy. I don't have enough energy. I thought I had enough energy.
You don't.
You did have enough energy until you took encompassing ward bag out.
You
I
have your
thought I had
super
full
innate.
energy though. Oh, because I was gonna go off energy track. That's what the math was. When I was like, oh, I'm gonna have 4 energy next turn. I assumed I was taking energy. Damn. Okay. That's fine.
Well, yeah. So back to John's problem. You can have either 5 card plays or 4 energy.
Yeah.
So you could play 5 cards, but you can't do both.
I'm gonna go with 5 card plays because it's going to be good on the next turn.
Yeah. So this is a cascade here
Alternatively,
that we're not doing anything about. And I can't do anything about it. Because we don't have destroyed presence. Well, I could make destroyed presence, but I can't do that and get the card. So I could look for a defend card for that land. Any of the sort of common defends would help to avoid the cascade. So maybe I will do that. I have enough energy for this turn, I think. Three card plays would be nice. Hey, look, defend 5. Hey, look, defend 10, but not going to be in there.
yeah, both of them are range 0, which is annoying.
This is range 1 for me.
Oh, never mind. You have air. Right. I missed the threshold.
And I want to put my presence in here. I think, probably. Yeah. That's the idea. All right, defend 5 and an air card. This one does more. And this could work okay. Reduces the amount of builds that they do there. I've never actually gotten to the second part of this. Sorry?
If you do Flame's Fury, I would be able to kill a city with massive flooding.
That's
and my
true.
Flash Floods would do +1 damage as well.
I'd probably use Flames Fury on myself, though, to deal with this place.
True.
Any card I play... actually, yeah. If I play this, I don't get enough plants, which is annoying, but there's not too much I can do about it. I'm going to have 2 damage. So if I give myself this, I have 3 damage, and they don't build a city there at all. I could also just, like, scare away all the guys instead with this. Except I need to do my damage here, I guess. Did you have a place for Flash Floods?
A3 looks like a good spot to stop a city build.
Okay.
If you want... Oh, Flash Floods is doing damage, yes?
Yep.
Because I'm just looking at probably the best spot I have for...
Oh, yeah, flow like water too.
Yeah. However...
Yeah, I'm actually going to change what my presence did then, because I don't think I'm killing that city after all. I'll still go here, but I will leave the city alone and kill the town. And I will scare away the explorers so they don't build an extra town. And I just needed the air for this, basically. So actually, I do. If I play this instead, I would. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, actually, let's go back and hit the city again. Because I forgot I could use threatening flames here instead. So that's actually better. Threatening flames. Well, no, flash fires here to kill one guy instead of asphyxiating smoke. And then I have 2 damage here, and threatening flames empties out the land. So they don't build there. That seems nice.
Seems pretty good.
And then I just do the exact same thing next turn, basically. And well, not exactly, but as well as I can in the other land next turn.
I don't think you can remove that blight though, right?
In the slow phase, I can.
It's
Mm.
too. Yeah, you
Right,
don't have
because
that
of flash fires
threshold.
instead of asphyxiating, so I can't actually. If I played asphyxiating smoke instead of flash fires. And actually, I don't have flash fires fast. Why can't everything be better? Why am I playing this card that sucks?
I can flash floods in A7 for you.
Yeah, I
forgot
think
that was
that'll
part
just
of the
be
routine.
better. So we are leaving the city there. I think.
Can you do 1 damage to that city after the growth phase?
I mean, yes, but I need to take care of that land too. But I guess if
Because what I could do is give you flow like air, reach like water, and you can just move your presence out of there, taking the town and 2 explorers with you.
you don't want to do it to ocean, like this land seems better.
That would be the best option, but I mean, if that's going to help you, I can do that instead.
Like these aren't emergencies. I'm just trying to optimize.
Okay.
So it's not a huge deal. So if you're gonna flash flood in there, then I guess I will hit this, but I'll play different cards. Is the main difference? Because flash fires just sucks. So then I can do my 2 damage in here and scare everyone away, and they won't build there. So I think that works.
I have a very important question to ask.
Yeah.
Is it pronounced the burned land regrows or the burned land regrows?
I would say
That's what I've been trying to
the burned. Definitely burned.
burn it. It sounds like it should be burned, even though like ordinarily it's pronounced burned, right? The
You can say whatever you like, but yeah, I would say burned.
Because I would say burn.
And then the ward on ocean, I believe, was the plan.
Yeah, I think that's
Deal
important for
C2.
C2. All right, I will firestorm in here, kill the city and an explorer, and scare away the rest. And we're going to get a fear card.
We've already gotten the fear card.
Well,
We're working towards the next one.
I'm going to send these just over to the ocean, I guess. No build here, and sap the strength stops the cascade, hopefully.
Okay.
Guess also that +2 range thing is nice that you've got there. You could send river into the ocean so that you don't lose your coastal presence, but
I would lose it next turn anyway.
If I'm in the ocean, that counts as a coastal wetlands, right? So
Yeah.
that would be a sacred site.
yep.
Yes.
Push me, push me, push me.
I mean, it depends if you want the plus range also, but
Oh, true. Plus range. Does Seamus need that range? I guess for ocean breaks, the shore would be pretty good.
Yeah, that lets you
Ocean
just.
breaks. Ocean breaks. The shore is killing the city in C2.
Sure.
Okay,
Where
you're
I have
already in there.
presence.
What about Swallow the Land Dwellers? Where's that going?
Actually, it would be useful for that.
There's a land on the bottom board that could go. C3.
Sorry, there is C3. Yeah, no, I don't get range.
Okay.
And it's fun to have other spirits' presence in the ocean.
And it gives me really good range for massive flooding.
Yeah.
Sacred site! Sacred site!
You get points for sacred sites at the end of the game, right?
I'll allow it.
You could gather Dahan into the ocean with now you've got that ability.
From that, it's terrible.
Then they make babies and they drown immediately.
And the babies drown in bathwater. No. Oh, no.
Add blight to a land adjacent to a land with blight, or destroy presence to prevent it.
Oh no, we have to add presence to the ammo pool for Blazing Renewal.
I mean, yeah, that's not a
That's
bad
pretty
idea
good.
to do that. I'm fine with like blighting a couple lands that don't really matter though, like these empty sands, if we want. Empty mountains. There's certainly candidates where it's not a big deal if we don't want to destroy presence.
I'm fine with losing a presence
Okay,
for blazing renewal purposes.
so board C, take my presence from C1 and whichever one dude wants to give up.
Yeah, now that's a question. Probably the mountain one.
All right. And board D.
I'd say throw
add
the
the-
blight into D1.
Did they explore wetlands yet in stage 2?
No.
Sands is probably a
Yeah, I
bit
think this sands
safer.
is safer,
Okay.
right?
Yep.
And here, I have my super stack and a place. I can just destroy these two presents, I guess. That's not a big deal.
Okay.
Super stack. Beast's Prowl. Generate fear. This one moves. He may as well move into this bad place. Then there's no beasts on this board anymore. Or this board. Add blight. Add Dahan to an inland land with Dahan. Places where there's more buildings, I guess, like this one, or this one.
I would probably say the mountains because I'm going to want to pull some of those Dahan into the wetlands, and I want to have enough in the mountains for the insurrection.
And here, maybe this mountain since there's a town.
Yep.
They do not build in lands where they outnumber. Well, good. Good thing we thought about that. It
Oh, that
already
actually stops them
stops them building.
C4, nice.
Yeah. Just the one land, but they weren't building very much anyways, so. And they explore.
Oh,
They don't
boy.
explore wetlands after all.
That's a Cascade Blight in Land D.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's gonna cascade like right now. I guess
Fine.
this one because it doesn't lose your presence, right?
Yeah.
And may as well go into the sand, or did you want it? I guess you can go into the coastal land.
So, yeah, now the next card is a stage 3 card, so it's open
Yeah.
season. What is up?
Yeah, go into the
Wetland there. And over here, they can add
Like,
a town just here because they didn't explore here. That's nice.
nice.
That makes a coastal city, but I think we can probably deal with it, unless we want to not deal with it. But
No, we
It
can
can
deal with
be
the five.
massive flooded.
yeah, you
Oh,
could do
well, I
this
can
to it,
tie
right?
the balloon.
You
No,
just
no, I can tie the balloon you this turn.
Oh, that's true. I was thinking you could get all of our presents into this ocean.
Ocean party.
Actually,
Ocean
no.
party.
As soon as you moved my presents there, it would blight the ocean, and
Oh no.
No. That only happens in the growth phase, isn't it?
Nope. It happens
nope.
whenever presence is added or
After you
moved.
add or move presents, it's anytime
Okay.
except setup. So it can be actually very, very powerful to move presents for wildfire,
I had a lot of
and
fun.
dangerous.
I had a lot of fun with the secret powers scenario. I forget what it's called, but when you can move presents between sands at any time, I just
Oh
moved
yeah.
wildfire presents and blighted all the lands, but did a lot of damage.
All right, we're getting blight here, so let's go where ocean isn't. I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we add an explorer. Not here because that's. Oh no, that ravage already happened. So maybe there is fine. Or here in the jungle because it's death by
C1
Dahan
should be fine.
pending the event.
Yeah,
Probab-
I can't do anything about it.
Probably fine. This is probably fine.
Yep.
This is probably
Probably fine. Put all our eggs in one basket.
Let's not please not have +1 damage on the ravage and no fear card to help us.
All right. Can I check something real quick?
No. Never. So we have we should have
They put 3 cards underneath, and then it was the Slave Rebellion, and it revealed population rises, and then put under the. Okay, so we have another event card,
and
and
then
then
Slave
it's gonna be
Rebellion.
Slave Rebellion.
All
Yeah.
right.
So a lot of this mountain stuff can potentially be Slave Rebellion. Because what that one does on each board, destroy a town, add strife to any 2. Then every invader takes 1 damage per strife. And then invaders with strife take 1 damage per. Okay.
Right.
This
so we
is
can
why I brought Twilight Fog.
just try to get Dahan into the mountains now.
Okay.
So who wants the Gift of Power, first off?
I would like
Probably don't need
it
it. I
or
got some
ocean
pretty
because
good
ocean
cards.
is taking majors like every chance.
That seems wise. Oops. Well, worked exactly correctly.
Also, really good elements on these cards for ocean.
Yeah. Thank you very much for that, Lude. I will be forgetting you shortly. So, non-decity. Tidal boon on John.
Yay. Yeah, so I think it makes sense to prevent that city build.
And then I'm going to go drown some people down here. Prevent the city build.
No, Dahan, no.
That's me done.
All right, so I have a massive flooding. This land has no Dahan in it. That seems like a fine place for massive flooding. Normally I can't see it, but I have extra range. Does that do much good though? Not gonna stop.
Yeah, you could like stop a build entirely in like D5. I guess yeah, because the event isn't happening right away, right? So
The event will happen right before the mountains ravage.
right. But there's enough mountains that like we could probably just like, is it per board? On each board. On each yeah, it is on each board.
Town.
So we want to probably pick a land on each board where this thing is going to happen. So like this land, and one of these lands. So like you may as well just like, I guess this one has all the Dahan. That's kind of the thing though, right? So
Yeah. I can get a Dawn. I have Twilight Fog, but I wanted to get Strife on a land with Dahan. So I think I'm gonna
Yeah,
do
I think that's a good choice.
this. And then I'll get one of the Dahan into this wetlands.
The Wetlands of Shame.
Oh no, there's 3 damaged Dahan in that land now. That's kind of rare to see, since damage is usually like one
Yeah.
Dahan gets damaged. Yeah, I could stop the build in D5, but the problem was we wanted to do things in there. And I could do D8, but it doesn't stop the build there. Are there any jungles that are a concern? I guess there's still the guys in
going to build
A4, but that's sad.
What was that, Seamus?
Oh yeah, they're not
Yeah,
building because of the
build.
keys, but there's still going to be the city. But
Yeah.
I guess cities are easier to deal with. Or that is bad phrasing. One city is easier to deal with than one city, a town, and 2 explorers.
Yeah. Well, and like, yeah, we put a defend 2 there and it's fine. Whereas here, like, the Dahan will kill all the stuff in the. Well, not everything. They're still the explorers, but. So I do have Dahan, a little Dahan movement, but I think what I want to do is take care of this land more. And I can pop my presence in there and clean it up by dirtying it next turn. As I do.
Okay, I am going to be reclaiming with getting a power card.
Go right ahead.
Ooh.
Tsunami.
Ooh. I so want to take tsunami, but it's actually no good for me.
Yeah, I find it rarely is for ocean. There's usually.
Oh no, it's usually quite good for ocean, but
Personally, I find it isn't because usually you can take care of the ocean on your own without a power card that only works on coastal lands. Jungle Hungers is pretty good.
Jungle Hunger is always pretty good. But,
you have some plant.
I'm also looking at the Land Thrash's and Furious Pain. There's a lot of blight on the board.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
Land Thrashes would deal with D8. Well,
Oh, I guess you don't have any
over
plant
D8.
anymore, do you? You did have plant, but it's gone.
And I can fairly easily get to three mountains. Okay, I now need to.
I'm hearing wildfire music on Spotify right now. I was really confused why I'm hearing wildfire music. I guess because you just took land thrashes.
You have 17 energy. I don't know if that's enough, Seamus. We should give you all of our energy granting powers. Meanwhile, Lude with 0.
Yeah, well, I have a lot of free cards, so it's fine.
Yep, that's me.
I'm going the route of play all the minor powers. All right, I will reclaim.
That is a very common route for River.
Growth through sacrifice.
It has appeared.
That's the
Hold on,
only
there's
water card on
no-
this bunch. Is there any strife
If
on
you-
here? I don't see
Yeah,
strife
I
on
mean,
here.
my Spirit's picture is on that card for a reason. It is kind of obscene with Wildfire to be using that.
Oh yeah, you blow up your presents. You put out more presents, and it
Yeah.
has fun.
Remove the blight and then go in there again, right? Like, and there's some good. There's basically D6 is the spot for that, and also A1. So I'm ready for that if you want to play it.
I mean, I'm probably will. Just trying to think about what I'm doing here.
Lewd,
I want to keep doing strife. It's the last opportunity I can get strife added.
Lewd.
Yep.
I'm going to be using flow like water on you this turn, so you can get a bunch of stuff out of C8 and into C3, and then slow phase, I'll sweep it all into the sea. So if you can dump extra stuff into either C8 or D3, it will be gone at the end of this turn.
Okay. I was actually going to use that strife town in some capacity, but I don't think it is going to be used.
Yeah, and C8's not really doing anything right now, so
It isn't, but if he throws stuff from the mountain next door into it to help clear out that's
Nah.
yeah,
it's
the
fine.
mountain is there for the slave rebellion. We want it to
Yes.
be having a bunch
it
of
is-
towns.
They are going to add 3 towns,
three
plus
towns.
another town. Like, that is a lot. 10 towns this turn. Ow.
So far. So far.
Two of those towns won't be built because I'm dealing with C3 as well.
True. They're building a city. I'm probably gonna strife the city in D5. I don't know, cause I do have my massive flooding that's gonna be super hyper and stuff, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Probably wash away to do things. Call of Dahan ways, because I will have the kicker on that. No, I don't have the super hyper innate if I do both of those. Poop. Then not wash away. No.
You gonna
not.
defend C4?
Get rid of that. Defend C4. True. That would be that. And then one more sun is needed. River's Bounty.
And that
Alright,
gets
I got
you
card.
this as well. So that's nice. All right. Hey, look, another fire. Well, let's gain the power card first. Could be a major. Sure. Can't really afford fire and flood. But I can afford trees and stones and probably do something useful with it. So I can defend this by killing them all, for example. And forget a card. Set the strength did its job. So if I play these,
Did you just get the kicker on trees and stones?
no.
He's missing an earth.
But I can do 2 damage here. Actually, 3 damage here with Flame's Fury. So they won't build here. And I can defend this unless there's a better place, but I think that's the place. And if you give me Growth or Sacrifice, then D6 is cleared as well.
Okay.
So you don't have to Encompassing Ward anymore if you want to play something else.
I do need to still play a sun, but I'll probably play Boon of Vigor.
Yeah, you should just give yourself energy, probably. I mean, if you want to give it to me, that's fine, but
I'm gonna start going up my energy track.
I guess you kind of have to.
No, I'm gonna reposition my presence on the board first. All right, so that's happening to John?
Yay!
I am destroying.
Oh yeah, you have to pick a presence of yours to destroy.
Probably gonna destroy the one in the jungle because you're taking care of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then that happens there.
That's the one. Let's go energy track. Bye. We got up to four on here. We're working on it. That is the first blight that you guys removed, so good job there.
5 to go.
I guess I could have got Flames Fury bonus on that. I want Flames Fury bonus so that I can finish off these guys, and they don't build at all. Go Seamus.
Fear. And you weren't able to get anything into anything extra in there.
We can't really do anything like that in the fast phase, right?
Nope.
So
That's okay.
Probably want to move the Dahan though.
that's only
Unless
yeah.
they're gonna try. Never mind. You probably don't want to because it's coastal.
Yeah, is that in... Yeah, we want the Invaders of the Strife to be with Dahan. So the Dahan should probably come with, right? Unless you're...
He's
No,
sweeping it, so it doesn't matter. The
Oh,
green
right.
I found is going away.
That's fair. So right now, they are building 5 towns. A bunch here. And 2 here. No, 1 here in a city, right? And a whole bunch here. But this is where, like, they're going to get a bunch of strife and get killed. So that should be nice. Next turn. Hey,
Totally
energy.
John.
Thank you.
I don't need it. I have River's Bounty.
you don't need it. The upcoming phasing renewal, on the other hand.
All right. We probably want to transmute the worst. You have 12 energy. You could just pay for it. So
We have 4 moons, so it's 8 energy.
yeah,
but
it's only 8. So
I need all my energy.
Yeah. So we have 4 done.
we have lots of moon cards available if we want to use those.
Yeah. Discard 3 in my hand.
I'd rather not discard either. I'm going to be very
And
selfish
then
here.
I'll play the rest of the rest of the energy.
It's all ocean.
No. River contributed to Moon.
That's true. Add beasts to a land with town city.
I
Maybe.
guess all the spirits that have 2 Dahan amongst their lands will also get an energy off of the event,
Yes.
which is every one of us.
I'm gonna have to add to that one. I guess maybe. Where do we want to add the beast up here?
5.
And Lude?
5.
And we add disease to a land with both Dahan and invaders do 2 damage there.
Okay, we can.
2 damage to Dahan. To be specific.
We can prevent the city build.
Oh right, it's rounded.
5.
It's half of the boards, so Sorry, Seamus?
We could prevent the city build in D5.
By
That's not
putting-
a concern, I don't think.
Yeah, with the Slave Rebellion, like, that's totally fine that happens.
Okay.
The only other land here with Dahan invaders is this, and it's probably okay that.
That's about to dive.
Yeah,
That guy's about to die in the Ravage, so that doesn't matter.
and actually the same thing had happening in both of the coastal lands, anyways. So, I guess we'll do it up here. All right,
Yeah,
and
I
we get a
think-
fear
I
card.
think coastal disease is pretty good.
Remove explorers. Oh, yeah, so we can stop a bunch of extra towns here by removing towns.
Remember, we can't remove the explorers. We can only push them.
Right.
Oh, because of the. Right.
Fear cards never remove, but they would be pushed instead. I kind of want to let them build towns because I'm probably gonna flash floods. Well,
Or
I'm flash flooding somewhere.
Well, the next turn we just blazing renewal and there and wipe out all the towns anyway.
Also, Slave Rebellion.
Yeah. Well, the city in there. So yeah, the city will die from the Slave Rebellion, and the city that builds in D5 will die from the Slave Rebellion.
Yeah. All invaders with strife take 1 damage per Dahan present, right? So every town that goes into here with strife will be dead.
Yeah, the problem is that
We get to add strife to 2 towns,
Oh, that's actually a lot. Damn.
right? So
And we want the Dahan to kill them
it's a lot.
because that will turn the towns into Dahan.
Exactly. So it's better to let
Yeah.
them build some towns. Like, we can let them build exactly the right number of towns if we want, right?
Right, we're gonna add 2 strife. I also have my Twilight Fog, so I can add another strife in there. So if we can have only 3 extra towns in there, basically. But I think
Right, so if we push 2 explorers, they will build 2 towns, and there will be 3 towns. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to click this land, and I'm just going to send them over here. And we can do it in other lands. Like, this exact same thing's going to happen here, right? They're going to build a city right now. So we could, but we still get to put a strife on it, right? So we get to put a strife on.
strife on the city, and then there'd be a second strife.
Right. So what we want, I think we want to move the explorers away, so there's just a town and a city, and they get strife and they get killed.
Yeah, I agree.
Or push 2 of the explorers and then just take the town out.
I mean, it's the same, right?
It's the same, but it means the city never goes in there in the first place.
We want the
That's
city.
more fear. Why not the
We don't
city?
need to-
But that becomes more fear. So there's, right? May as well have the city. I'm gonna push them
Nope.
here.
They shouldn't go in D2 because of the Ravage, though, right?
Oh, you'll see why in a second, because we get one
Oh, I
more.
see. You're gonna then push them into the ocean.
They actually
Okay.
can't go in the ocean, but they can go here where Seamus is going to push them
Oh.
later.
Because we just had this discussion 15 minutes ago. Fear cards
Yeah.
don't treat oceans right. Okay.
But they can get to D3
I
that
should say
way.
right, but yeah. Okay. Sands, wetlands. None of these land types are the same. Jungle, mountain, sands, wetlands.
Do an explore into a land that isn't shown on any card. Okay, everything into the
Yeah.
the ocean.
Well, they're not going into
Well,
my
there's wet-
sands. They don't see it.
Nice. Well, they could still go in
We
there,
could put them in there.
but you don't
yeah.
want them to build. Let's see,
They
the
could.
Ravaging Mountains.
Yeah, they could just pop into here and get killed by the Dahan, probably, if we want. Or
I
jungle.
mean, we haven't seen the event card that does extra damage on explorers yet, but
Yeah, that's true. So just the jungle.
No,
jungle's
but
probably
just-
safer.
This is Lude's board, so what do you like for this, Lude?
I'll do jungle.
Seamus, for your board.
There's a jungle there by the ocean.
And on my board, I will also pick the jungle. Go back to the jungle, friends. Ooh, I get a power in the slow phase. How weird. Do you two want to coordinate it all on washing away and sweep into the sea, perhaps?
Go ahead, Lude.
What was my plan? What was our plan? You're sweeping from D3, right?
So anything you can shove into D3 will die.
The problem is the only things that are next to it are just explorers, and that's lame.
They are going to build next turn, though.
Yeah. There's also no other coastal towns. Fun fact.
If there's a place with a city you want to destroy it, you and I could do that. But I think the only places with cities are already being taken care of, except actually D3.
D8's not taken care of, but you can't see it.
Oh, and actually, I can't reach D3 either, so. And you can't reach D8 either, so. Well, maybe you can because you have the
Yes,
you have
I
the,
can.
you have
I
the
got
range
range.
boost. I don't have the range boost. So the only city that we can coordinate on is already taken care of. So
Oh yeah, I have to push one here. Like in River's Bounty to get it back.
yeah, I think probably want to because we want to make sure there's at least 3 Dahan there.
Yeah. Actually, I don't think we need to because they're taking damage from Blight or from Strife 2.
Oh right, 1 damage per strife and
ahead,
also
and
1
then
damage per
1
Dahan.
damage per Dahan, yeah. So
Right.
yeah, we'll have the right numbers of Dahan in there already.
Perfect.
I guess which do you want me to wash away?
Actually,
C8 or
then we
D4?
should figure out what land on this board are we doing? Maybe this sand? We should try to get Dahan into here because right now we don't have a land where we're doing it here.
Oh, I could just wash away into D3 instead, or whatever board that is. I can wash into the jungle, and then that would.
Yeah, you
Well-
can
do that.
Yeah, I mean, you also have River Bounty to make Dahan there, so either way.
Oh, you do have extra range, yeah. Cute. Yeah, so I guess where should I wash away? Where should I massive flooding is the ultimate question. We don't want a massive flood in C7 because we agreed that's not what we're doing, and we're not doing it in D5.
That's doing damage this time round. C5.
Yeah, I guess C5 is pretty good, right? Because nothing is being taken care of there right now.
Okay.
And that just clears that. For some reason, all the guys in the mountains are dead on my board. I'm not sure why.
It's weird. Let's take the one that doesn't have beast with it. So do that, and then River's Bounty in the sands.
Yeah, that'll take care of both of those towns from the event. You may as well do your sweep into the sea. Bye.
I like that it does the pushing automatically because the ocean's the only valid target. Ordinarily, when you push, it's always a choice of where it's going.
In a thematic board, it could be a choice, right, with the land that's on both oceans.
Yeah.
But yeah. I get to remove Blight from a land with 2, but I have to be there. I guess I'll choose a land where there's nobody. We're getting there.
Blight to go.
We're getting there. Flash fries. There's no one land where it does enough. So I'll just take a more interior land, I guess. Unless there's any reason to not do that. I don't think so. I played it for the element. Oh, I had +1 damage. Hang on. I have +1 damage. I could destroy a town.
+1 damage.
But I don't want to destroy a town. Probably.
That was still a good choice of things to do because that just clears.
Yeah,
the land
it's
from-
still a good choice. I was just like, oh wait, maybe there's a town I could kill, but it doesn't actually. Like the towns that exist are already getting killed by Slave Rebellion, so. All right, ocean time.
I am once again taking a card. I will surprise absolutely nobody and take a major.
Unlock the gates.
Interesting choices.
Strife, 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 strife.
Fast Strife is very good. Pent-Up Calamity is also just like ridiculous amount of damage that you can do in some lands.
Token remove 3 damage, and then with the threshold, return up to 2 of them.
And if you didn't remove, add more Strife.
Yeah, but if you look at the number of tokens on the board and where they are,
Yeah, or we add more strife.
it adds
I mean-
1 strife.
There's no bad choices here.
Right now, I'm looking at either accelerated rot or unlock the gates. Wait. It's jungle weapons. Yeah, there's probably going to be pockets of those shortly. Don't want to go to those two.
When's the last time you needed to defend?
Yeah.
We seem to be doing okay.
Have we solved D8 though?
No, I don't want to do that.
D8. I can solve it for you. I mean, if it's going to cascade, I may as well kill it and cascade. So, but I'm actually not going to be placing a presence this turn. I guess I could, but I'm not planning on it. If it cascades, it cascades. It just pops into A3. It's okay.
Sure.
I'll probably take a major and see what we get. Or you could get into there an encompassing ward if you want.
True.
But yeah, the other mountains are just getting wrecked by the event, right? So that's pretty awesome.
Okay, that's me.
Never underestimate the uprising of the slaves. I'm going to be mindful of points.
Hmm.
I want to go in there.
More sacred sites, more points. Well, if we get to that 9 blight on the blight card, that's like 4 points or whatever, right? 3 points?
I have the earth. I need a sun and a water. Do I have a moon? I do have a moon. Twilight Fog is just so much fun.
Very nice. All right. You have destroyed presence, but there's like nowhere that we want to use that, which is kind of funny. Because like there are no places with towns that are going to have towns after the event. So there's no point in using it.
See, next turn if it's needed.
Yeah, we use a different major power. Strangling Firevine. Yes, please.
Perfect elements.
And get rid of one of my cards that cost too much and don't do an amount that makes sense for a major power, probably. I can still only play 3, but I do love Firevine. I can use it to clear out one of these sands. Or actually, I'm like, there's no land where I am where there's guys. Dang it. Well, they'll probably explore jungle or wetlands or mountain, right? They actually have to. They have to explore one of those land types. So
Yes.
there will be a place I can use Strangling Firevine. And then I'll play other cards. If I use 2 airs, is there... There's no one where I am. Dang it. So there's no point.
You destroy presence?
What?
You
When?
destroyed presence, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's true. I could Blazing Renewal myself into a place.
Yeah, not for the damage off the Blazing Renewal, but damage off of your presence placement.
Yeah, but like there's almost nowhere where it seems worth it. I guess I could put it in the sands and then like obliterate something else. Sure. Sure, why not? It has good elements. And then let's get +1 more damage, I guess, or Lure the Unknown. Meh, Lure the Unknown is kind of weak, so get +1 more damage. Ooh, I almost got to the big one on that. Don't get there very often. Also, remove another blight. I didn't get there. I need another earth. I'd have to play this instead of this. And also play more fire and stuff, so that's not happening. Well, I could do that. And have that to remove 2 blight.
And that gives you the kicker on trees and stones, right?
Yeah, but there's no land where that
it's
matters.
Relevant.
And also...
You could move Dahan into D8.
I could just kill the guys in D8.
Okay.
The problem is there's no land with 2 blight for me to do that on where I am. So it doesn't do anything. Right? There's no point to me getting to this because there is no land with 2 blight.
Right.
So I think that's just does more. And we're probably going to win this turn, so...
Probably.
All right, so Blazing Renewal, well, Flame's Fury. Anywhere I Blazing Renewal into is completely obliterated. So let's go
right
into...
after you said we're probably going to win, Spotify started playing the victory music.
It listens to John and does that every time.
All right, and then I would like to Firestorm. Oh, wait, there's no one there. Why is there no one there?
To some place with guys.
I will encompass myself. And I'm flash flooding, maybe?
Played that for the elements, I
Conceivably.
guess. You could stop a build in like C2 or something.
Lands, wetlands. Yeah, we can stop.
Oh, okay.
I
Are
mean,
we
you
gonna
can call the
deeps
deeps anywhere else.
There's
There's lots of places.
plenty of other places.
Yeah.
Um,
A2, D1.
no fear.
And I could use Firestorm. Where are we at? 2 Blight. That's what it thinks. 2 Blight. I don't think so.
Does it know.
I have so much. I have 6 damage with that. And
I
7.
just love how we're like completely ignoring like the problem lands. Look at these mountains with blight that we're not defending. Oh no.
I guess I could have Blazing Renewed into this if you don't mind losing a presence, which does kill the city, but it doesn't make a huge difference.
That's fine.
Slave Rebellion. Weird.
Yay.
Also, we get a free town destroy, which we actually
Kind of annoying because we don't want it.
we don't want to do that. Well,
Damn
we
it.
have to.
It's still giving us the fear.
Yeah, it's not giving us an extra Dahan, but I guess they're not necessary. Really.
Yeah. Add a strife. Add a strife. Add a strife. I guess this guy gets one more. Bye.
Oh yeah, I guess it went per land for adding 2 strife, and it killed the town.
It only works in lands
uh,
with the Han, so I think.
Or is it? No.
Oh, add strife to any 2.
Oh yeah, you only had 1 town in A4, so it got 2 strife, and then it killed itself. So it didn't turn into a Dahan in A4.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I am sad now.
Well,
Festering
whatever.
Pits of Blight. That is a wonderful sounding card. What does it even do?
On each board with invaders, add 1 blight to a land with at least 2, but it does not cascade.
John's sad now.
There isn't any land with 2 blight. So
Yes,
it
there
just...
was.
Was there?
Uh,
Oh, there was 1. So it did happen.
Oh, it destroyed my presence. Ha!
Oh, that's... Yeah.
So that's
Oh, yeah.
not defended anymore. Whoops.
Oh, yeah. And they were almost losing. But we're 1 blight away from losing now. That's interesting. This event could make you lose, right? That's bad. Interesting. Add disease and then ignore disease. So I don't know. Where do you want disease? Here? Where the city is?
Yeah.
Here where the guys are? It's not gonna work. Bug report. Here where the guys are, same thing.
Sure. Yep.
For second wave, you know. Tons of fear. Wow, that's a lot of fear. I don't know what it... There was a lot of fear for the Dahan bit. Push up to 3 from an inland land. Access the fear might save us from this. We'll see. So we can stop the build in here. Or, yeah, any number of these... I guess these 3 lands where they were going to build. We can stop that.
Yeah,
So...
they can all go to a coast.
Yeah, they're just all going to go to the jungles. Everyone loves jungles. You're going to build here anyways, but...
That's perfectly okay. They'll get swept into the sea.
Yeah.
Sounds reasonable.
And here... I mean,
Yeah,
we have so
definitely.
many towns in our reservoir that... I guess 1 can go... Actually, there's 2 defend here, right? For some reason. Oh, for a river, so they can go there.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Hey, lands with diseases are not a source of invaders, so this land is not a source of invaders.
That's
Nice.
actually good.
And we cascade, I guess, into this sand, probably. Or here, and we lose. You want to lose?
No. Also, by the way, John, you're not placing presents.
Actually, I can remove 2 blight. If there were 2 blight in the land where I was. I can place presents because I can remove a blight.
You still can't because it's going to go onto the adversary card.
Oh, right. Well, you guys need to help me removing blight. You haven't been doing that.
I haven't seen a blight removal card in any of my picks.
I think you did. You just didn't take it.
It's actually pretty likely.
Where do you want to add an explorer? I guess not. Just probably not one of these sands, just in case.
Yeah, stick it in the jungle.
And here,
When in doubt, jungle.
Anyone on the coast?
well, the coast they're gonna build. They're gonna.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna build again there, right? So we could pick here, and I can kill him. Because actually there's a disease here, so it's. Well, no, here's fine, right? Well, jungle, jungle. Just put it in the jungle. I think.
Jungle.
The jungle is the safest thing because we definitely know they're not ravaging there. And not getting a +1.
Okay. Who wants the gift? Seamus again?
Yeah, I'll probably be getting another major power next turn.
Blight removal! Blight removal!
He skipped the blight removal. You saw it here first, folks.
For blight removal, okay.
Seamus skips blight removal. Also Seamus. I haven't seen a blight removal card all game.
I wasn't particularly looking at those cards because it was just sort of, yeah, I'll just take it again. Oh, that's my 3rd sun card. That means I can start getting the kicker for sweep into the sea. Okay, so let's find that.
The
We
nice
do
thing
have
about
some-
this ravage is that all the sands are empty for some reason. It's weird.
Weird.
Actually, does anybody have like moving stuff going to happen?
Lou does. Potentially, if you decrease your.
Potentially, but
Um,
where am I massively flooding? Where am I hunting the ways? And where am I strafing?
Yeah, the only place, I guess, I'm more restricted, so maybe I should go first because,
Just destroy the 2 cities and we win, by the way.
yeah, my Strangling Firevine only works basically here. Because there's almost no one, there's only these explorers we put there, and so I have to use it here. So
I support it.
I'm going to use it here because it does something. And also, there was more damage. Hurrah. And I get to remove Blight. Let's remove Blight from this mountain where nothing is happening. They just didn't explore here. Was there something that stopped them from exploring there?
The fear card. Coastal lands can't be explored.
Oh, that's so good. That's very good.
It was really beneficial this turn.
That blocked a lot of
all
explore.
turns,
Like, yeah, like these, all of these, like. I guess it was just this mountain, but still, like, several lands. Let's remove this blight because there's no one here. All right,
okay,
that's all for me.
Lude, I can kill the city in D3.
I think that has value.
If
Think
you
I
can do
can-
anything about the city in D8,
I unfortunately cannot. I'm just going to massive flood it here.
okay.
guess I could have Dahan ways there first. Doesn't matter though.
You can Dahan waste like D5 or
And give up
something.
bases.
Twilight fog.
Okay.
So there's one city that we want to destroy in the fast phase. Lewd and I can do it together if I have one more energy. I think. You can get a flash floods on.
reclaiming.
Yeah, you can get a flash floods onto it. I mean, you might just get more damage anyways.
I'm gonna go for major just in case. Although flash floods is 2 energy. Oh,
I mean,
whatever. I'm gonna
you
click
don't have to play the major
Deal
if you
with
don't
it.
like it.
Right.
If you can get the threshold on Bloodrack Plague, you're actually very close to the threshold on Bloodrack Plague, but you can't afford it anyway. Can you afford anything? You can afford to play one of these cards.
I'll take claim just because it's slightly close to elements. I love these cards so much. I don't need
Like,
defend.
you just need to play Flash Floods and I play Blazing Renewal and that's game. So
Okay.
we don't really need to do anything else. That's assuming
That's blight removal. Well, I guess it's not really gonna do
Sure.
anything.
It's blight removal, and yeah, if you play more sun cards, it's blight removal. Or I guess it is blight removal regardless, because you can choose that instead of adding presence.
Oh, I need a sun. Doesn't matter, but I have my hyper innate.
Yeah. Did you want to go, Seamus? Play everything. All right. And yeah, I get +1 energy here, so that lets me get Blazing Renewal. But sure, let's take another major and maybe I get something to just destroy it. Add Strife. I could make the Explorer and the City damage each other. Except I'm not close enough for
Cute.
that.
No, that would do 1 damage to the city, and the Blazing Renewal would kill it.
I can't reach it, so it doesn't matter. All right. Good.
Nope. Wait. Nope. Points. Points. Points.
What points?
It doesn't matter.
What would I get points for?
Growth through sacrifice removes a blight. I don't know if it's gonna matter. I'm just gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, but Blazing Renewal doesn't end the game yet anyway. You need to use Flash
true.
Floods.
True. Never mind. I got so excited about nothing.
But you can let John plays presence with Growth Through Sacrifice.
Nope,
That's-
you can't.
That puts Blight back.
Notice
Alright.
the blight that I removed is not on the blight card. It's
Yeah,
on the
also that
adversary
doesn't matter
card.
because of that. So yeah. You may end the game, or we can try to not do the event, or Blight is probably a bad idea to try to wait till the slow phase. Oh, we're called Explorer instead.
Let's use this feature.
Nice feature. Victory!
We did it. We beat France 6.
We officially have officialed Branch and Claw.
That's a pretty good game.
Yeah. Nice combos throughout. And the score, drum roll please, 71 points.
I didn't say.
Oh yeah, it's blight on the island. It doesn't care about blight on the card. So
Hey, we had 30 Dahan, and that was 10 points.
30
I added the right
Dahan.
number of Dahan.
After it started with what, 18?
That was a rich board.
And there was quite a few Dahan that died as well.
Yeah, exactly. Mostly due to Seamus.
I can't help it. They're tasty. And there's 0 calories, apparently.
Yeah, I guess if we I don't know that we would have gotten more score if we had waited because of the +2 per invader card in the deck. We'd have to profit Dahan and Blight to try to do that, so. And might have lost, so. We did it, though. Very good. Second wave.
I would, but it's bedtime for me.
It is late. We'll have to schedule like a morning stream where we do a second wave multiplayer run through, I think, maybe someday.
Maybe.
We'll figure that out.
If we start this like an hour or two earlier.
That's true, but
possible.
I like to go like multi-waves, not just 1 second wave. That's the good stuff.
Okay, so 6 hours earlier and we'll get a couple in.
Exactly, morning.
Oh yeah, it won't be that early for you.
All right, that's gonna do it for another Spirit Island Saturday. It is bedtime, as you can see by the video cams. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye.
Oh, maybe I'll do a raid. Let's do a raid,
Raid
while
question mark?
Yeah.
There it is. Raid question mark.
I'll disconnect you anyways, so you don't need to worry about moving the mouse.
Yay.
Anyone playing Spirit Island? Handelabra Games? Could I raid Handelabra Games? Sentinels of the Multiverse? No results. Board games. The Pandemonium Institute? More Game Over? What's More Game Over doing? Looks like they are playing board games. But not actually, there's no board games on the screen. So I'm not sure what's happening there. How about Flat Tomatoes? Anyone know? Do you two know any channels that we should raid?
Who's streaming right now?
Flat Tomatoes is playing something with a lot of hexes.
Oh, Handelabra Games is streaming.
Yeah, good one. Let's go over to Flat Tomatoes. I don't know who they are, but we will go and visit. So thanks for watching, and join on to the raid to get some more Handelabra points. We'll see you next time. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.